Our rhythm section for our bossa nova needs some love. We are going to bring that love by introducing a new layers of music. One of them is going to be a guitar, another one congas, and some synth. We are going to follow the chords progression we previously created from scratch, and hopefully in the end you're going to see this powerful rhythm section cooking together like never before. Today we are adding additional layers to our rhythm section in our bossa nova. So far, we've got the layer of the drum set, piano, and acoustic bass. We decided to play with two different sequences to show you how we can build our music. So it's a slightly different approach. We are not copying and paste the same sequence. We are actually building individual sequence from scratch. We are looking for this organic feel of music. We are going to add a layer of the guitar. The idea is not to invent anything, anything new, but add your thoughts into pre-existing chords progression. I'm going to sequence, and look, we've got two sequences. One is verse, one is intro. When I hit the play, you're going to hear the intro. Alright, so as a guitarist, I'm gonna listen this music pre-recorded by other musicians, and now I wanna be part of that music. What can I do? What can I add to it to make it better, not worse? So now I have to put my ego on the side, and instead of putting myself first on top of everything, just smash it with the guitar riffs and everything, it's like, this is what I want to record, I will do everything in my power to become the extension of what I hear. So this is what the guitarist just heard regarding the intro. So the mix engineer shifts to verse and introduces a different sequence. Okay, so that's the idea. If you'd like to listen the whole verse and the whole chorus, just please refer to the previous video when we did a recording session with piano, bass, and drums. Okay, so now all we have to do is just plug his instrument into the console and just allow the guitarist to kind of add additional voicings on top of what you just heard. Of course, very important, in order to be organic and natural, we need to give him a space. The guitarist is gonna fool around with his instrument until he finds something interesting. And this is exactly what we are going to do next. On the tracks, we've got drums, we've got acoustic bass, we've got piano. In a verse, in the intro, the same order: drums, acoustic bass, and the piano. Now, I'm gonna scroll this wheel one more time. Electric piano, let's just keep that too. And under 5, unused, we are going to create a track called guitar. Okay, under the guitar plugins, we're going to generate new plugin program. Generate my favorite guitar. As a guitarist, I could bring 2 different guitars with me into recording studio, and we could basically fool around with the flavor of the guitar. So this is the flavor of the acoustic instrument. See if it works. I've got the chords progression, the introduction, 18 bars. One of them is B flat major 7, another chord, what we're about to use, is B flat 7 sus4. As a guitarist, I'm gonna take it under consideration because I'm supposed to play harmony as well, rhythm, as well as rhythm. So the last thing I wanna do, I mean, I could repeat the structural build of the B flat major 7, but I'm gonna search for different colors as well. Okay, we like the most, since this is the bossa nova and there is like a tum, ta-tum, ta-tum, ta-tum. Since the bass is playing boom, ba, ba, right? It skips that boom, ta-ta, ta-ta. It would be nice to kind of present that rhythm. Yeah, yeah, let's just go for something like this during the first 8 bars, and then we'll go for this, for that pattern. See what happens. Yeah, makes sense, right? So during this introduction, we kind of introduced 2 different ways of approaching the guitar. And that's the second one coming up. Here we go. Okay, you've got the idea. So we really like this electric sound of, we like the sound of the electric guitar. I would love to experience this kind of playing by the other guitar as well. I could record the same thing on the other one, so we could mute the guitar and go for acoustic sound. See what happens. All right. It's always a great thing to have a problem when you have to decide which guitar to use, which means both tracks are good. Both tracks sound amazing. And now we have a decision making which one to present. So we are going to start with the acoustic sound first. Let's listen. And the second part, when we treat the guitar slightly different. Okay, so this is choice number 1. Now we are going to mute the acoustic guitar and play the electric. I like this riff by Play Electric. Now, of course, we could use electric and acoustic at the same time. Just remember, in order to achieve a good result, we have to copy and paste the same material because we recorded the other guitar by itself and slightly different. It's like two guitarists are playing right now. Okay, you've got the idea, right? Sometimes they are not with each other. They play slightly different notes, and articulation is different. For the purpose of this video, I'm gonna keep both the way they are. And I'm thinking, what should I do? Should I choose electric over the acoustic or acoustic over electric? And the answer for the introduction is I'm gonna keep them both. How about that? I can't decide. It's just that they sound beautiful, but combination of these two, it's gonna give me more depth into that rhythm section. They are all accurate when it comes to chords progression. So I don't have to worry about that. Of course, I can always go to editing mode and just fix certain areas of that recording, but it's not about it today. So we are keeping both. Okay. Now it's time to find something for the verse. We're going to start with the electric guitar. In this channel, we have a certain desires to connect with people, educate people, guide people through the music creation. MPCX is just one of those platforms. It stands out at this very moment. However, we want you to get better with the music production, including the harmony movement, chords progression, etc. Our verse in our Bossa Nova expands these topics, and we would love to give some attention to the details hidden behind the scene. That is why we are moving this subject to the next video. We want you to benefit from this material as much as possible. We are sharing the insight of the music creation based on our experience and our journey. Okay, take as much as you want from that exchange. If you are new to us, you may subscribe. My name is Piotr Kowalczyk. See you next time.